Hello everybody and welcome into today's reaction video. I'm so excited for you to be here, and if you're new, you haven't met me before, hello, my name is Kale, nice to meet you. Today's movie is Good Will Hunting from the year 1997, and this wasn't in my schedule at all. I had all of February planned, I had all of March planned, I had most of April planned, and I've kind of planned out a lot of the rest of the year as well, but I'm making my way through the View Askew universe right now, and I uploaded my reaction to Dogma, and I had 2 members of my Patreon give me a nudge. Thank you, Omar, for nudging. Thank you, Tyler, for pushing the nudge more. They said you should probably watch Good Will Hunting before you move on to the next View Askew universe movie, because apparently there's a scene in that one that directly references a scene in this movie, and it's good enough scene, like funny enough or whatever, that I should watch Good Will Hunting. It's not like a requirement, but they were like, it'd be nice if you knew what they were talking about when you watched that movie. So here we are. I went to the schedule, I shifted things around, I pushed a lot of stuff back. We're fitting in Good Will Hunting, and you know what? I would have watched this for the channel eventually, because I feel like most reactors have done this movie, provided that they hadn't seen it before starting their channels. I have seen it, recommended to me a lot. I've had it come through in my suggestion form, and I have seen the movie poster, so I know that Robin Williams is in it and Matt Damon, because they are on the movie poster sitting side by side looking at one another. I recall that there's like autumn leaves behind them, and yeah, I also know that Ben Affleck is in this because I'm pretty sure it's a scene with Matt and Ben together in this movie that is referenced in the Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back, I think is the movie that's up next for me to watch. Yeah, so I'm excited to check this out. That's all I know. I don't know the story of this, but I know that the story is very impactful. I believe that this is like a tearjerker kind of movie. I am prepared for that just in case. And as always, if you want to watch the full-length watch-along reaction instead of this chopped-up edited version, just bring your own copy of the movie over to Patreon. Come and join us over there for that. And I don't think I have anything else left to say in this intro. Just thanks so much for hanging out with me. Let's check out this movie. Oh, Stellan Skarsgård, no way. All right, cool. Oh, and Casey Affleck too, fun. So we're looking at a lot of math in these opening credits. Music by Danny Elfman, okay, awesome. Co-exec producers Kevin Smith, like the Kevin Smith. Kevin Smith's a super common name, so I don't want to make an assumption that it's that Kevin Smith. But no, it might be. If Kevin Smith references this movie in his own movie, then that probably is the Kevin Smith. Birds twittering, love that. It's like I've started Dogma. Written by Matt Damon. What? Oh my gosh, I had no idea they wrote it. Oh wow, cool. Okay. Massachusetts Institute of Technology.
Squared. I also put an advanced Fourier system on the main hallway chalkboard, and I'm hoping that one of you might prove it by the end of the semester. Former winners include Nobel laureates, Fields Medal winners, and lowly MIT professors. Well, that's all.
Okay, so he's a professor, and Matt is a janitor. Bob.
Nasty little hoochie woochie usually throw at me.
Hoochie woochie?
Like I'd waste my energy spreading my legs for that Tootsie-Roll dick. So go home and give it a tug yourself.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that is Casey.
Where you going? I'm gonna take off. What, 10 o'clock? I'm tired.
Okay, so he's interested in this stuff. This might be weird to say, but that close-up of him just made me realize that he's got a very cute nose.
Casey's bouncing up a bar at Harvard next week. We should go up there. What are we gonna do up there? We'll fuck up some smart kids. Oh, what's up? You still tough? Come on, that's a jazz block.
Class of 1972, a reunion. Aww.
I'm in your applied theories class. We're all up at the math and science building.
It's Saturday. Unless you want to have a drink with me tonight.
Maybe. We just couldn't wait until Monday to find out.
Find out what?
Who proved the theorem?
Oh, that'd be our guy, right? Well.
This is correct. Who did this?
Wasn't me.
Who's a girl with the sweatpants? She's got a nice ass. Who's the guy she's with?
Fucking Carmine Scott Paglia. That kid used to beat the shit out of me in kindergarten.
Fuck this, let's get some food. Oh, what, Morgan? You're not gonna go talk to her? Fuck her.
I don't think I've seen Ben and Casey side by side like that and like talking to each other in a movie.
I had a double burger.
Would you shut the fuck up? I know what you ordered. I was there.
Why don't you just give me my sandwich and stop being a prick?
Give me your fucking 16 cents that you got on you now. We'll put your fucking sandwich on layaway. Every day you come in with your 6 cents, and at the end of the week, you get your sandwich. Hey, hold up, Jack.
Shut the fuck up.
Let me tell you something. If you're not out there in 2 fucking seconds, when I'm done with them, you're next.
Will, remember we went to kindergarten together?
Ooh. Oh. Oh gosh. Will.
Caught! Whoa, whoa.
That went a little too far.
Is this my imagination, or has my class grown considerably?
That was just packed.
Come forward, silent rogue, and receive thy prize.
It's nice that nobody's taking credit, like lying and taking credit.
Hey, when's the arraignment?
Next week.
Finally.
What are you doing?
Sorry.
Don't you walk away from me!
Hey, fuck you!
Are we dealing with a genius here? I think we are.
Looks right. Why did you get fired, Will? Come on.
Management was restructuring. My uncle could probably get you on a demo tape. Can you do that? You kidding me? I asked you yesterday.
So did he actually get fired, or did he just tell them that?
Time out. I'm gonna have to bust a little move on them Harvard honeys down the end of the bar. Work some magic.
Get some pussy, Buster.
I feel like this isn't gonna go well.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
Hi, how are you?
Fine.
So I think I had a class with you.
Oh no.
History.
Maybe.
Yes. I not remember me. I am very smart.
Just history? How'd you like that course?
Clark, why don't you go away?
We could have a problem?
No.
I don't understand.
I was just hoping you might give me some insight into the evolution of the market economy in the southern colonies. Contention is that
Oh no.
agrarian pre-capital.
All right, of course that's your
Hang on a
contention.
second.
You're a first-year grad student. You just got finished reading some Marxian historian. Pre-revolutionary utopia and the capital forming effects of military mobilization.
Wood drastically underestimates the impact of social...
Wood drastically underestimates. You got that from Vickers, page 98, right? Yeah, I read that too. Were you gonna plagiarize the whole thing for us? Do you have any thoughts of your own on this matter? Or is that your thing? You come into a bar, you read some obscure passage. See, the sad thing about a guy like you is in 50 years, you're gonna start doing some thinking on your own, and you're gonna come up with the fact that there are 2 certainties in life. Don't do that. And 2, you dropped 150 grand on a fucking education you could have got for $1.50 in late charges at the public library.
You'll be serving my kids fries at a drive-thru on our...
Yeah, but at least I won't be unoriginal.
Also, people serving food at a ski resort is still a valuable job.
My boy's wicked smart. A few pounds overweight, and I was like, go fuck yourself. I swallowed a bug.
I've been sitting over there for 45 minutes waiting for you to come and talk to me.
Well, I'm Will.
Skylar, that guy over there, Michael Bolton clone. He wasn't singing with us, so to speak. Well, I've got to go. Gotta.
Number exchange?
There's my number.
Perfect.
So maybe we can go out for coffee sometime.
All right, yeah.
Yep,
Maybe
yeah.
we could just get together and eat a bunch of caramels.
What?
What do you mean?
When you think about it, it's as arbitrary as drinking coffee.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh, that's fun.
Do you like apples?
Yeah.
Well, I got a number. How do you like them apples?
I had no idea what he was getting at by asking that question. Do you like apples? These characters are already so likable.
This is Professor Lambeau.
And this is Professor Hayes. Well, he didn't show for work today. Got this job through his PO, you can call him.
P.O.?
Oh.
Parole officer.
Oh, Will Hunting is his full name. Okay. So he has a past, then. He did something.
Whereby a defendant can claim self-defense against an agent of the government. Proverbs from the Plymouth pulpit, 1887 said it. And I quote,
this is the 20th
excuse me,
century, Your
excuse
Honor.
me.
Gonna make a mockery of the courtroom.
I am afforded the right to speak in my own defense, sir, by the Constitution of the United States.
I've been sitting here for 10 minutes now looking over this rap sheet of yours. June 93, assault. Grand theft, auto, February of 94. January 95, impersonating an officer.
Oh my gosh, I would have never guessed.
I'm also aware that you've been through several foster homes. The state removed you from 3 because of serious physical abuse. You hit a cop, you're going in. Motion to dismiss is denied. $50,000 bail.
Thank you.
Wow, okay.
Hey, it's Will.
I was wondering if you'd call me.
I was wondering maybe we could get together sometime this week.
Sure, where are you?
There's no chance that you're pre-law, is there? What the fuck do you want?
I'm Gerald Lambo, professor you're told to fuck himself.
What the fuck do you want?
I've spoken to the judge, and he's agreed to release you under my supervision.
Oh.
Really?
First condition is that you meet with me every week. Finite math. And the second condition is that you see a therapist.
That's gonna be Robin, isn't it? Oh my gosh.
All right, I'll do the math, but I'm not gonna meet with any fucking therapist.
It's better than spending
Yes,
that
you
time
will.
in jail, isn't it?
Absolutely. Yes, it is. I'm a big proponent of therapy, though. It's very helpful. Oh my gosh. I forgot to turn my phone on Do Not Disturb.
They are destroying your potential. There are no more shenanigans, no more ballyhoo.
You're right.
Ballyhoo. I don't think I've heard that before.
I do things that, I mean, I hide from people. I go places, I interact. There's certain clubs.
Yes? What sort of clubs?
Like fantasy. Do you find it hard to hide the fact that you're gay?
What are you talking about?
You were ready to give me a jump.
A jump? What on earth are you talking about?
That's the most random thing to segue the conversation to throw it back on him, because you can tell he's not really wanting to properly talk, I guess.
Jerry.
Oh yeah, this guy's gonna be like,
Hey, you know
no.
something? I can't do this pro bono work anymore. It's just not, it's not worth it. An absolute lunatic he is.
What do you see?
Something's in my room.
You are in a safe place, Will.
He's gonna...
It's touching me down there.
Oh my god.
'Cause we can make a lot of love before the sun goes down.
Yeah. I felt that coming.
Hey, afternoon delight.
Better things to do with my time.
God's sake, Will.
What? Oh, come on. I don't need therapy.
That's enough. Get out.
People like him need therapy the most.
Well, there is someone. He used to be my roommate in college. Trust. Very important.
Yay.
And there's really no point for them being in therapy. I mean, hey, if they don't trust you, you're never going to get them to sleep with you. That should be the goal of any good therapist. Nail them while they're vulnerable. That's my motto. Oh, good. Professor Gerald Lambeau, Fields Medal winner for combinatorial mathematics.
Hello.
It's like the Nobel Prize for math. It's a great thing.
Why didn't you come to the reunion?
I've been busy.
So how long has it been since we've seen each other?
Before Nancy died.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh no. I'm excited to see those actors together more.
I've got a full schedule.
Sean.
I'm very busy.
This boy is incredible.
What makes him so incredible, Jerry?
The math.
He's a bit defensive. I need someone who can get through to him.
Like me.
Yeah, like you. Because you have the same kind of background.
What background?
Oh.
Oh, you're from the same neighborhood.
He's from Southie.
Oh.
How many shrinks you go to before me?
5. Just meet with him once a week.
I'm really excited.
Do you buy all these books retail, or do you send away for like a shrink kit?
Do you like books?
Yeah.
Do you read any of these books?
I don't know.
What about the ones on the top shelf? You read those?
Yeah, I read those.
Good for you. What do you think about them?
Hey, I'm not here for a fucking book report. They're your books. Why don't you read them?
I did.
It must have taken you a long time.
Yeah, it did.
This is already going a lot better than everybody else.
Spend all your money on these fucking fancy books. You surround yourselves with them. They're the wrong fucking books.
You know you'd be better off shoving that cigarette up your ass. It'd probably be healthier for you.
Yeah, I know. It really gets in the way of my yoga.
You work out, huh?
What, you lift?
Yeah.
What do you bench?
285. What do you bench?
You paint that?
Yeah. You paint?
It's a real piece of shit.
What concerns you?
Just the coloring.
You know what the real bitch of it is? It's paint by number.
You ever heard the saying, any port in a storm?
Yeah.
Maybe you're in the middle of a storm. You're just pissing your pants. You're crying for the harbor. So maybe you do what you gotta do to get out.
Bingo. That's it. Let me do my job now. You start with me. Come on.
Maybe you married the wrong woman.
Maybe you should watch your mouth.
Oh.
Watch it right there, Chief, all right?
I'm invested. The conversation was wild.
What happened?
Oh my gosh.
Was she, banging some other guy?
If you ever disrespect my wife again, I will fucking end you.
Time's up.
Okay. I think Will, right then, because he showed aggression, which is what Will has done a lot of, I think that right there just piqued his interest a little bit. He'll be back.
I'll understand if you don't want to meet with him again.
Thursday.
4 o'clock. Make sure the kid's here.
Hell yes. Did really affect him though.
Bring me another Mai Tai. No, that's cool. I mean, I bet your parents were happy to pay.
Oh, I was happy to pay. I inherited the money.
This store is literally a throwback to my childhood. Wow.
To use this sailor and then run away, huh?
Well, I was gonna, experiment on you for anatomy class first. Obviously.
In that case, that's fine. All right.
I don't really date, that much. I'm very unfortunate.
Well, it's hard to date if you're always in jail.
Have you happened to get a good night kiss?
No, I tell you, I was hoping to get good night late. I'll settle for like a kiss,
Very noble of you. Well, I think we should just get out of the way now.
Good idea. Just swallow first, maybe. Well, okay, never mind. Cute.
You again, huh?
Come with me.
We're going for a walk?
Thought about what you said to me the other day. Stayed up half the night thinking about it. You're just a kid. You've never been out of Boston. So if I asked you about art, you'd probably give me the skinny on every art book ever written.
But he's never seen it.
I bet you can't tell me what it smells like in the Sistine Chapel. If I ask you about women, probably give me a syllabus of your personal favorites. You may have even been laid a few times.
But you've never loved or been loved?
But you can't tell me what it feels like to wake up next to a woman and feel truly happy. I ask you about love, probably quote me a sonnet. You've never looked at a woman and been totally vulnerable.
I don't think he's been totally vulnerable to anyone, but hopefully he will for him.
And you wouldn't know what it's like to be her angel, to have that love for her be there forever, through cancer.
Oh.
You don't know about real loss, because that only occurs when you love something more than you love yourself. I doubt you've ever dared to love anybody that much. I don't see an intelligent, confident man. I see a cocky, scared, shitless kid. But you're a genius, Will. No one could possibly understand the depths of you. But you presume to know everything about me because you saw a painting of... You're an orphan, right? Do you think I'd know the first thing about how hard your life has been? Because I read Oliver Twist. Does that encapsulate you?
Nope.
I can't learn anything from you. I can't read in some fucking book. Unless you want to talk about you. Then I'm fascinated. But you don't want to do that. You're terrified of what you might say. Your move, Chief.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Great scene. Think that affected Will. I think it did. I love that he brings him coffee. It's so nice.
Hello? Hello?
Oh.
No smoking.
He hasn't talked yet.
What do you mean I didn't talk? You were in there for an hour.
I just sat there counting the seconds until the session was over. Pretty impressive, actually.
Oh my gosh.
What is this, some kind of staring contest between two kids from the old neighborhood?
Yeah, it is.
Kind of, yeah.
And I can't talk first.
A tree structure won't work.
Hey, look. It's simpler this way.
Sometimes people get lucky. You're a brilliant man.
These two men are gonna unlock his greatest potential. I hope, anyway. I'm excited either way. He wants to talk so bad, you can tell. He's been a chatterbox this whole movie.
I was on this plane once, and I'm sitting there, and we'll be cruising at 35,000 feet, but then he puts the mic down, he forgets to turn it off. Blowjob and a cup of coffee. Guy in the back of the plane's like, hey, hon, don't forget the coffee.
You ever been on a plane?
No, but it's a fucking joke. It works better if I tell it in the first person.
Yeah, it does.
Of course.
I have been laid,
Good for you.
I went on a date last week.
You going out again?
I don't know. I haven't called her. Don't worry about me. I know what I'm doing. Different from most of the girls I've been with.
Call her up, Romeo.
Why? So I can realize she's not that smart, that she's fucking boring? This girl's like fucking perfect right now. I don't want to ruin that.
Maybe you're perfect right now. Maybe you don't want to ruin that.
Oh.
But I think that's a super philosophy, Will. That way you can go through your entire life without ever having to really know anybody.
True that.
My wife used to fart when she was nervous.
She had all sorts of wonderful little idiosyncrasies. She used to fart in her sleep. Sorry, I shared that with you.
Why are fart jokes always the thing that connect men with one another? Always.
2 years, and that's the shit I remember.
It's wonderful stuff,
The little things.
Those are the things I miss the most. The little idiosyncrasies that only I knew about. That's what made her my wife.
No.
People call these things imperfections, but they're not. Oh, that's
That's the good stuff.
Quirks.
And then we get to choose who we let into our weird little worlds.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And let me save you the suspense. This girl you met, she isn't perfect either.
Mm-hmm.
But the question is whether or not you're perfect for each other. That's what intimacy is all about. Now, you can know everything in the world, sport, but the only way you're finding out that one is by giving it a shot.
You ever think about getting remarried?
My wife's dead.
Hence the word remarried.
She's dead.
He's still married to her. That's why he said she's dead twice. They didn't divorce. To him, remarrying is something you do when your relationship has ended. His didn't end. It's still going. She's just not here.
Hello.
Hey.
I thought you'd call.
Well, he did technically. Just didn't say anything.
I'm sorry, I blew it.
No.
Let me take you out again.
Oh, I can't. I mean, I can't, like, ever. But then maybe some other time.
Like tomorrow?
Yeah, all right.
I love that that was the plan setting. Tomorrow? Cool. No time, no location. Chemistry now?
What are you doing here?
I couldn't wait till tomorrow.
Oh.
I've got to learn this.
Yeah, you can't
Well, you're
just...
not going to the surgery tomorrow, are you? Let's go.
My dog is winning! Still glowing from my win.
I love when people are glowing.
Have you got lots of brothers and sisters? How many?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Don't lie. Please don't lie.
I have 12 big brothers.
You do not
I
have
swear to
12
God. I
brothers.
swear to God. I'm lucky 13.
Do you know all their names?
Joey, Robbie, Johnny, and Brian.
Say it again.
Ricky, Davey, Timmy, Tommy, Joey, Robbie, Johnny, and Brian.
I'd like to meet them.
Yeah, we'll do that.
I think I know what he meant by that. He was like picking out foster siblings.
You ever wonder what your life would be like if you never met your wife?
What? Wonder if I'd be better off without her?
No, I'm not saying like
No.
better off. I didn't mean it like.
It's all right, because you'll have bad times, but that'll always wake you up to the good stuff you weren't paying attention to.
True.
And you don't regret meeting your wife.
Because the pain I feel now, oh, I got regrets, Will, but I don't regret a single day I spent with her.
So when did you know that she was the one for you?
October 21st, 1975.
Jesus
Date?
Christ, you know the fucking day?
Oh, yeah. Biggest game in Red Sox history?
Yeah. You got tickets?
Yep. We're sitting in a bar waiting for the game to start. In walks this girl.
High fly ball on the left field line. Get over! And then it hits the foul pole.
Oh my gosh.
Did you rush the field?
No, I didn't rush the fucking field. I wasn't there.
What?
No, I was in a bar having a drink with my future wife.
I don't care if
Oh,
fucking...
no, she lit up the room.
Well...
God, and who are these fucking friends of yours? What did you say to them?
Sorry, guys. I gotta see about a girl.
Yeah, that's what you said?
Oh, yeah, they saw in my eyes that I meant it.
You're kidding me.
No, I'm not kidding you, Will. I don't regret the 6 years I had to give up counseling when she got sick. And I sure as hell don't regret missing a damn game.
I love these conversations so much.
Why do we always stay here? I've never seen your place.
It's important to see each other's places.
Is it me you're hiding from them or the other way around?
All right, we'll go.
Hey, she's with the friends.
Ever tell you what happened to him when he was driving up there and he got pulled over? I told you guys, right?
Marty was one of the names he listed.
Anyway.
How could he hear the other car accident if he wasn't right behind him?
Break your neck.
Story once before.
So he tells my uncle, this is Dady's police cruiser. It's in my uncle's garage. He was so fucking hammered, he drove the wrong car home.
All right, Chuck, what the fuck is the point of your story?
No, he got away.
Morgan, let's see if you can get this one. There's an old couple in bed, and they wake up on the morning of their 50th anniversary. I want to give you a little present. In 50 years, there's one thing that's been missing. I would like you to give me a blowjob. She takes her teeth out, puts them in the glass, and she gives him a blowjob.
That was the most beautiful, earth-shattering thing ever.
Is there anything that I can do for you? And Mary looks up at him and she goes, give us a kiss.
That's filthy. Not that filthy. I've heard filthy.
I feel like she knew the perfect story to get in with this group, and that was it.
Thanks for coming by. Changed my opinion of how
Aw.
to keep it. It was always nice to meet you.
Aww, look at him.
Just because you don't have to sleep in your one-room palace
All
tonight.
right,
Don't start
all right,
thinking
come
you're
on.
bad.
Hey, wait a minute. You said we were going to see your place.
He knows once you see that little shithole, he's getting dropped like a bad habit.
If I want to meet your brothers.
He knew right then and was like, can't say anything. I'm really nervous that the relationship isn't going to work out. I feel like Will might do something.
You wanted to talk about Will?
Seems to be going well.
I think so.
Have you talked to him at all about his future?
No, we haven't gotten into that yet. We're still banging away at the past.
Got to get through the past before the future, right?
Job offers.
What kind?
Oh, really?
The kind of place where a mind like Will's is given free rein.
But I don't really think he's ready for that.
He is not.
I'm not sure you understand, Sean.
I don't think you understand. Or is there like a time limit on this? I don't know.
You ever heard of Jonas Salk?
Sure, cured polio.
You've heard of Albert Einstein? Gerald Lambo. Ever heard of him? Nothing compared to this young man. Can you imagine if Einstein would have given that up just to get drunk with his buddies in Vienna every night? This boy has that gift. He just hasn't got the direction, but we can give that to him.
In the 1960s, there was a young man graduated from University of Michigan. Did some brilliant work in mathematics.
Yeah, so who was he?
Ted Kaczynski.
Never heard of him.
Who's Ted Kaczynski? Uniball.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. We gotta give this kid direction.
Missed the point.
Well, maybe he doesn't want what you want. There's more to life than a fucking Fields Medal.
This is too important, Sean.
I agree with Sean.
Why don't we give him time to figure out what he wants?
That's a wonderful theory, Sean. It worked wonders for you, didn't it?
Yeah, it did, you arrogant fucking prick.
Ooh.
The boy's in a meeting right now. I set up for him over at McNeil.
I'm not exactly sure what you mean.
Nobody in this town works without a retainer, guys. You find somebody who does, we tell you have my blessing.
Our offer is $84,000 a year plus benefits.
Retainer! You can speak with my aforementioned attorney.
They are so confused. So Will did that so that he'd be with her. Makes sense. And maybe that's how Sean will keep tapping into him.
You want some help?
No. It is actually important that I learn this.
Yeah, he's not understanding that.
Well, have you studied organic chemistry?
A little bit.
Nobody studies it for fun, especially for someone like you.
Someone like me?
Yeah. You do it so easily, I don't understand.
She's cracking into him.
I mean, I look at a piano, I see a bunch of keys, 3 pedals, and a box of wood. But Beethoven, Mozart, they saw it, they could just play.
But you can do my OChem paper in under an hour.
Right, well, I mean, when it came to stuff like that, I could always just play.
That is a good explanation, I think. Very cute.
I've been here for 4 years, and I've only just found you.
Aww, that's sweet. I'm loving this movie.
I want you to come to California with me.
You sure about that?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but how do you know?
I feel it.
You might find out something about me you don't like, and, you know, maybe you wish you hadn't said that, but, you know, it's such a serious thing that you can't take it back, and now I'm stuck in California. Someone doesn't really want to be with me, just wish they had a take back.
I don't want to take back.
I can't go to California with you, so...
Uh-oh.
If you don't love me, you should just tell me
I'm not
because it's
saying I
such a...
don't love you.
What are you so scared of? You live in this safe little world where no one challenges you and you're scared shitless to do anything else because
Don't
that
tell
won't
me
mean
about
you
my
have to
world.
check-
I mean, you just want to have your little fling with, like, the guy from the other side of town. Then you're going to go off to Stanford. You're going to marry some rich prick who your parents will approve of.
What is your obsession with this money? You don't think every day I wake up and I wish that I could give it back? If it meant I could have one more day with him. Don't put your shit on me when you're the one that's afraid.
So what the fuck am I afraid
You're afraid of me, you're afraid that I won't love you back. You know what? I'm afraid too. Fuck it, I want to give it a shot, and at least I'm honest with you.
I'm not honest with you?
No, what about your 12 brothers? No, you're not going. You're not leaving.
I'm a fucking orphan? No,
Yeah.
you don't want to hear
I
that.
didn't know
no,
that.
you don't want to hear that. You don't want to hear that I got fucked.
I
Don't tell me you want to hear that
I
shit.
want to hear it because I want to help you, because I
Help
want to be
me?
with
What the fuck?
I just want to be with
Don't
you because I
bullshit
love
me.
you.
Don't bullshit me.
I
Don't you
love
fucking bullshit me.
I want to hear you say that you don't love me. Because if you say that, then I won't call you.
I don't love you.
Man, that was a really good scene. That was really hard to watch. I feel really bad for her. I hope Sean continues to help Will. I think he's gonna feel that regret that Sean was talking about too.
You see you used McLaurin here.
Did you ever consider... Pretty sure it's right. Hey, look, can we do this at Sean's office from now on? Because I gotta knock off work to come here and the commute is killing me. Yeah, sure. That's right. Just take it home with you.
He's very
What
confident.
happened at the McNeil meeting?
I couldn't go. I had a date.
On your own time, you can do whatever you like, Will. But when I set up a meeting and you don't show up, it reflects poorly on me.
Yeah, I don't think Will understands that.
Maybe I don't want to spend the rest of my fucking life sitting around explaining shit to people.
Damn.
Do you have any fucking idea how easy this is? This is a fucking joke. And I'm sorry you can't do this. I really am, because I wouldn't have to fucking sit here and watch you fumble around and fuck it up. This is probably a total waste of my time.
Most days I wish I never met you.
Wow.
I didn't have to walk around with the knowledge that there was someone like you out there. I didn't have to watch you throw it all away.
These characters are so complex and I love it. Like to Will, all that stuff is as easy as like anything really. But everyone else has him on a pedestal up here. And they want him to be the greatest thing ever, but Will doesn't want that for himself. I think he just wants to be a normal kid, and it feels like Sean is trying to, I don't know, make him realize the beauty in what everyone experiences and goes through.
You hump a baseball glove? I didn't. I just used it for cleanup.
Say I'm working at the NSA and somebody puts a code on my desk, something no one else can break. But maybe that code was the location of some rebel army in North Africa or the Middle East, and once they have that location, they bomb the village where the rebels are hiding. It'll be some kid from Southie over there taking shrapnel in the ass. And the guy who put the shrapnel in his ass got his old job because he'll work for 15 cents a day and no bathroom breaks. The only reason he was over there in the first place was so that we could install a government that would sell us oil at a good price. And of course, the oil companies use a little skirmish over there to scare up domestic oil prices. A cute little ancillary benefit for them, but it ain't helping my buddy at $2.50 a gallon. And meanwhile, he's starving because every time he tries to get a bite to eat, the only blue plate special they're serving is North Atlantic scrod with Quaker State. So what did I think? I'm holding out for something better. I could be elected president.
You feel like you're alone, Will?
Man, he like didn't breathe once.
I'm talking about someone who opens up things for you, touches your soul.
I got plenty.
Well, name them.
Shakespeare, Nietzsche, Frost.
Great, they're all dead. You don't have a lot of dialogue with them.
Mm-hmm.
You'll never have that kind of relationship in a world where you're always afraid to take the first step because all you see is every negative thing 10 miles down the road. What are you passionate about?
I mean, there are guys who work their entire life laying brick so their kids have a chance at the opportunities you have here.
I didn't ask for this.
No, you were born with it, so don't cop out behind. I didn't ask for this.
Well, what's wrong with laying brick?
Nothing.
Nothing.
And what's wrong with fixing somebody's car? Someone will get to work the next day because of me. There's
there
honor
will.
in that.
There's honor in, you know, taking that 40-minute train ride so those college kids can come in the morning and their floors are clean and their wastebaskets are empty. Sure, that's why you took that job. I mean, for the honor of it.
Well, he makes a point there.
Why did you work at the most prestigious technical college in the whole fucking world? Why did you sneak around at night and finish other people's formulas that only 1 or 2 people in the world could do and then lie about it?
Mm-hmm. He's passionate about it.
Because I don't see a lot of honor in that, Will.
What do you really want to do?
I want to be a shepherd, get some sheep and tend to them.
Maybe you should go do.
You know, if you're going to jerk off, why don't you just do it at home with a moist towel?
You chucking me?
Yeah, get the fuck
Hey,
out.
no, time's not up yet.
Yeah, it
I'm
is.
not leaving, no.
Listen, you're not going to answer my questions. You're wasting my fucking time.
What? You lecturing me on life? Look at you, you fucking burnout.
Don't flip this on him.
What do you want to do? You got a bullshit answer for everybody, but I ask you a very simple question, and you can't give me a straight answer because you don't know.
Yep.
See you, Bo Peep.
Oh my gosh. I love these two, these scenes.
I just wanted to, you know, call you up before you left. I'm not gonna be just a construction worker.
Well, you know, I never really cared about that.
Yeah, she cares about you, but you won't let her in.
I love you. Well.
Take care.
It's the worst feeling to say it, not get it back. Goes either way, of course. Oh.
I'm sitting in your office and the boy isn't here. Well, if he doesn't show up and I file a report saying he wasn't here and he goes back to jail, it won't be on my conscience.
The music used in this movie reminds me of The OC a little bit. Good song choices.
She's gone. Gone where? Medical school in California. When was this? It's like a week ago.
He's like, what the fuck?
They gonna hook you up with a job or what? Sit in a room and do long division for the next 50 years. Probably make some nice bank, though. Better than this shit. I want to way out of here for. I mean, I'm gonna fucking live here the rest of my life. Look, you're my best friend, so don't take this the wrong way. In 20 years, if you're still living here, still working construction, I'll fucking kill you. What the fuck are you talking about?
Ah, finally, a call out.
What if I don't want to? No, fuck you. You don't owe it to yourself. You owe it to me. Tomorrow, I'm gonna wake up and I'll be 50, and I'll still be doing this shit.
No, you won't.
Because I'd do fucking anything to have what you got. It'd be an insult to us if you're still here in 20 years.
I understand both sides of it.
You know what the best part of my day is? For about 10 seconds from when I pull up to the curb when I get to your door. Because I think maybe I'll get up there and I'll knock on the door and you won't be there. You just left. I don't know much, but I know that.
I think that conversation impacted him a lot.
Why is he hiding? Why doesn't he trust anybody? First thing that happened to him, he was abandoned by the people who were supposed to love him the most.
Oh, come on, don't give me that foot.
He pushes people away before they have a chance to leave him. It's a defense mechanism, all right? And if you push him right now, it's going to be the same thing all over again, and I'm not going to let that happen to him.
Oh,
Don't infect him with the idea that it's okay to quit, that it's okay to be a failure, because it's not okay, Sean.
It's okay to quit, and quitting doesn't mean you're a failure.
You're angry at me for doing what you could have done.
Arrogant shit. That's why I don't come to the goddamn reunions. You think I'm a failure. I know who I am, and I'm proud of what I do. It was a conscious choice. I didn't fuck up.
Why are you still so fucking afraid of failure?
It's about my medal. Jerry, shove the medal up your fucking ass, all right? I knew you before you were a mathematical god.
It's not about you, you mathematical dick. It's about the boy.
I won't see you fuck him up like you're trying to fuck up me right now. I won't see you make him feel like a failure, too.
I am what I am today because I was pushed and because I learned to push myself.
It's not you, you get that?
Whew. Great conversation. Loved that. I love the
A
complexity.
lot of that stuff goes back a long way between me and him.
Oh, yeah, we could tell.
This is your file. Want to read it? Why?
Well, you just asked what it said.
20 years of counseling. Yeah, I've seen some pretty awful shit.
I mean, have you had any experience with that?
Yeah, I have.
Sure ain't good.
My father was an alcoholic, so I had to provoke him so he wouldn't go after my mother and little brother.
Yeah, he used to just put a wrench, a stick, and a belt on the table and just say choose. And I used to go with the wrench.
Why the wrench?
Because fuck him. That's why.
Your foster father?
Yeah.
I don't know a lot. All this shit. This is not your fault.
Yeah, I know that.
It's not your fault.
I know.
It's not your fault.
I know.
No, you know. It's not your fault.
Don't fuck with me, all right? Don't fuck with me, Sean. Not you.
Oh, well, just let yourself feel.
It's not your fault.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Sean is so good for him. He's on the train now. Where's he going?
Yeah, I'm Will Hunting. I'm here about a position.
Just have a seat for a moment.
I was over at McNeil. I haven't told him yet, but I went down there and I talked to my boss, and he seemed like a good guy.
Is that what you want?
Yeah, you know, I think so.
Congratulations.
Cool. But also, if you start working and it's not for you, that's fine.
So that's it? So we're done?
Yeah, that's it.
They're still gonna have. They're still gonna. I'm almost positive.
Just want you to know, Sean, that
You're welcome, Will.
Oh.
hope we keep in touch, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. You call that, I'll get back to you right away. You do what's in your heart, son, you'll be fine.
Oh.
Thank you, Sean.
Thank you, Will.
It just violate the patient-doctor relationship.
Only if you grab my hand. Good luck, son.
Don't lose that, Will.
Happy birthday.
So we forgot, huh, bitch? Fucking
It's his birthday.
come on, motherfucker!
All right, who's first? Come on, who's first?
Danny boy!
Here's your present. Come on, brother. We knew you had to get back and forth to Cambridge for your new job, and I knew I wasn't gonna fucking drive you every day, so.
It's the ugliest fucking car I've ever seen in my life.
But it's a car, and it works, and your friends got it for you.
Happy 21, Will.
Happy 21, bro.
Oh, my heart was awesome.
Hi. Come on in.
I hope this conversation goes a lot better.
Sean,
Me too, Jerry.
Yeah, good. So where are you going?
India, and China, and Baltimore. Class of 72's having a reunion in 6 months.
Yeah, I got one of those too.
Why don't you come? I'll buy you a drink.
The drinks at those things are free.
I know, Jerry. I was being ironical.
Oh, I'm glad that they're on good terms. But I feel like when you've known someone that long, little arguments like what they had, they're intense in the moment, but sometimes you just gotta let things blow over a little bit. Oh, what's he leaving? Please don't be here, please don't be here, please don't be here. Well, no, he wouldn't be there because he was here. Oh, what does it say? Yeah, he's not here. You said something meaningful to him and he listened to you. Remember what you said? It's like a happy realization, but also like a bittersweet one. I feel because you get so used to that routine and now things have changed. He's happy.
If the professor calls about that job, just tell him, sorry. I had to go see about a girl.
Son of a bitch. He stole my life.
So does that mean he's driving all the way across the country? for her. That would mean that, I guess. Oh, I like that the whole credits are him on the highway. That's cool. If you enjoyed my reaction to Good Will Hunting, let me know by clicking that like button down below, and make sure to subscribe so that you can come back for more movie reactions of mine. This video, this part of it is going to be a little bit different compared to my norm, so I just want to explain my recording process for you all because I feel like most of you probably don't know exactly how I go about doing things. As soon as I'm done the movie, I will pause it and immediately let out just my initial thoughts on the film. It's usually messy, all over the place. It's literally just like my immediate thoughts right after watching. These are only in the watch-along versions that are accessible through my Patreon. Then what I do, depending on the film, usually what I'll do is I'll kind of take those thoughts that I had, I will script them out, write them down, and kind of go like, do I need to add anything more to this, or are we good? And then depending on whatever, I'll get that done, and then I'll sit here like this facing the camera, and I will get my thoughts out a little bit more coherently for you all. And then with certain movies, I sometimes don't feel like I have enough thoughts to actually record something like this. So there are certain movies where I do like to edit it first, just get that once over of the movie done, and then I feel confident enough to sit here and let you know what I think about it. I'm sitting here editing Good Will Hunting right now, and I just watched my off-the-top thought dump that I had immediately after watching it, and I was just like, you know what? I actually really like how I explain myself here. So that is what you're about to watch, is that. And then I will meet you back here to do the letterbox segment and the formal YouTube outro. So enjoy. Thank you for joining me for that movie. I really appreciate it, and I really enjoyed that. This is another one of those movies where I feel like I didn't talk all that much because a lot of the conversations were very fast paced and there was a lot said, and you know, there just didn't feel like the right opportunity to talk over it. But then when the conversations were over, I was like, I don't know. Sometimes I just had no thoughts, you know, but a lot of these conversations were really, really good and applicable to everybody. There's so many people out there that are like Will, and there's so many people out there that are like Sean, and there's so many people out there that are like Jerry, and then there's so many people like his group of buddies, right? Like, I don't know. Movies like this are nice because they can be such a mirror for so many people. I feel like movies like this can sometimes like really make an impact on people in their own lives and stuff. And, you know, there was a lot of lines in this movie that I sit here just being like, yep, you know, stuff I'd heard before or stuff that I hadn't heard in that way that kind of just makes you think a little bit and just makes you think like oh yeah, you know. I mentioned this during the reaction, but not even just Will, but Will, Sean, Jerry, like I love complex characters like this where you can agree with some things they say and you disagree with other things they say, and there's, you know, certain moments you like them, certain moments that, you know, you don't, except for Sean. I loved Sean and everything. Sean was A+ character. Robin Williams, fantastic portrayal. The scenes with all like the emotional outbursts, the yelling, the arguing. I love scenes like that. Robin Williams, Matt Damon, fantastic actors. Their scenes together were lovely, really, really lovely. It makes me wonder just their time together. I'm sure Matt Damon probably went through it when Robin passed, like all of us did, really, but especially people that were close with Robin and had worked with him before. And, you know, seeing what their characters went through and the acting that they had to do for this, like, they probably had a really great bond. You should probably look into that. Be interested just to see what they say about each other and stuff. Matt Damon, the more movies I see him in, not even just through The View Askew, but, you know, movies like this, and I mean, this movie was a long time coming for me, I think, and Matt Damon is such a great actor. I really enjoy him. And I think for me, Matt Damon, I mean, I liked him in Interstellar, but The Martian, like, I think The Martian was finally the movie where I was like, okay, I understand the Matt Damon, or the love for him that people have. Yeah, that was a big one for me. And then working through the 90s now and seeing him in all these different roles as a younger actor. And I don't know how old he was here when this was filmed. I'll have to look that up. But yeah, he's just great. He is so good at those scenes where it's like the fucking run-on line. Like that one scene where we just like held up close to his face and he was just like, he was first talking to that guy, but then it suddenly, he was in that office, but then it switched to go instead of behind him to in front of him. And then because the chair had changed, I did figure that he was talking to Sean when the camera switched like that, but I wasn't positive. So I was really happy when it switched to Sean, and Sean just completely like, I think he changed the subject or something. Anyway. Yeah, that was fantastic. Yeah, really great story. I just like that the overall theme of this one was about the very things that Will was struggling with, like, you know, opening up traumas from your past, And how do your traumas from your past affect who you are today as an adult and trying to like figure out your way, right? And so themes of like fear of abandonment, which is a big one for a lot of people. And, you know, if you were abandoned in your childhood, that does play a significant part of your adulthood. And you might not even, it's something that you might not realize about yourself. And that's why I think that therapy is so important. I mean, technically, Sean, what did he say, was a teacher, right? Sean was a teacher, but I mean, because he teaches it, he can be a therapist or a counselor. And he was a really good one. For Sean, they had a really good rapport right off the bat because Sean immediately knew what Will's personality was from the moment that they, you know, and Sean just went, okay, I'm throwing it right back. But also they came from the same kind of upbringing. So Sean knowing that ahead of time, I think that he knew that with Will, he would have to be a different way than he would be with anyone else, right? And so the moment that Will started doing whatever, like Sean just immediately threw it back to him. That's how you gain respect from a lot of people. Not everybody, but with a lot of people, if you kind of mirror them, it can kind of end up in this like, okay, like you get me, is I think how they read it. So I think that's how Will saw it. When Sean was doing that back to him, Will got defensive, but then he also was like, oh, like you kind of get it, you know? So anyway, it was just really wonderful to see their relationship form and develop and everything. And just so many good things mentioned. I really like that Sean focused on love and loyalty and trust and your relationships over the genius, the career, the prizes, the medals, whatever, right? You know, at the end of the day, like when you're old and your time is running out, what are you going to think back on? I mean, yes, I'm sure there's some people out there that will look back on their careers and their achievements and stuff like that, but there's so much more to life. Humans are so capable of finding purpose in so many different ways. That's why volunteering exists, right? There's people that want to do things that will bring them fulfillment, and it isn't necessarily the crazy math, the, you know, whatever. And so, you know, you had Jerry that was really pushing Will to do that because like he just wanted his potential, like he wanted him to realize his potential and go after it, right? I love the complexity of this because it like both things can be important and both things can be meaningful. And there are people out there that will realize their potential and chase it. And if they're driven for that, like great. But I like that the movie, and through Sean's character, I like that they are sending the message through this movie where it's like, it's okay to not want that for yourself and to find fulfillment in connections and that kind of stuff, and not the smart, mathy, blah, 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 right? I think it's important for all of us to hear. A lot of good messages in this movie. Very excited to edit it, just to like re-experience these conversations again, and just the wonderful acting. And anyway, I'm sure the scene where Will breaks down with Sean, that was a very heavy moment. Not heavy enough to make me cry, but it was a very, very good. I felt it in here. It was a good one. And Matt Damon's acting. Anytime he does emotional acting, like he's so phenomenal at it. So I don't know that I have anything else left to say about it. Filming was really well done. Acting was great. Story was great. The music, like I mentioned, it reminded me of like the music choices for the OC. It just kind of had that vibe to it, like similar genre of music. So I really appreciated that. Thank you so much for watching with me. That about wraps up my thoughts on Good Will Hunting, and now it is time to go to a Letterboxd to see what some other people have to say. So let's go. 4.5-star review. Robin Williams is a warm hug in human form, and I miss him every day. Same. 5-star review. There is literally nothing more I hate about this movie than the fact that I could never see it again for the first time. Let me know if any of you feel the same way. 5-star review. This is what movies are supposed to look like and sound like and feel like. They're supposed to make you think and cry at random things and feel like you want to get out there and do something. And God, this movie is so beautiful and perfect. And now it is that time of the video where I turn it to you and ask you to leave your comments about this film down below. I cannot wait to read them. Let me know your thoughts, favorite characters, favorite scenes, favorite moments. Let me know. And if you don't care for this movie, I would also like to know why. Let me know below. Thank you so much for watching with me. I really, really appreciate it. To everyone over on Patreon, thank you so much for your financial support. It means the world. Thank you for being part of the community over there. And if you're not yet subscribed, here's a button to do so. If you want to keep on watching something, if you want to continue watching something of mine, click on over here. We'll see you in the next reaction, y'all. Have a great one. Take care.